So first of all, very good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone.
Good evening, sir.
Today we are going group discussion. Our topic is wildlife under threat. Okay, means आज हम wildlife के बारे में बात करेंगे जो अंडर थ्रेट है. मीन्स काफ़ी ज़्यादा सिचुएशंस हार्ड हो गई हैं आज के टाइम में वाइल्ड लाइफ के लिए एज वेल एज ह्यूमंस के साथ. ओके, सो वेलकम टू स्पोकन इंग्लिश बाय संभव जैन. आई एम संभव जैन, spoken English trainer and tutor. So let's start this topic. Okay, so first of all we have to know about what is wildlife. So who will tell us?
Wildlife, such like mainly it is on animals like the living organisms which lives in wild areas, such like in forests. So they are wild animals, and the life they live is known as wildlife. And if we talk about is their life under threat, so I think yes, because nowadays deforestation is happening very much, and just because of that many animals entered in the cities or in the villages, and they get wild after seeing humans and a lot of population there, and they start like running or just attacking on someone. So for that people kill them, and because they thought that they will just hurt us, but indirectly we are hurting them, because when deforestation happens, so many people damages their houses, so that's why they have to enter in our homes and all, and then they start disturbing us.
Yes, actually Aradhya told us about wildlife, what is wildlife, and actually wildlife is under threat. Means actually our national parks, so many government reforms are present, but actually we cannot save our wildlife completely. So this is the era of 21st century. Means so many things are just like artificial, and so many different things. That's why actually our human and as well as our animals are more effective. Okay, so means it affects our wildlife directly or indirectly, like environment. Means so many conditions like deforestation mean, and proper cause of the wildlife disruption is deforestation. Okay, because wildlife is only in jungles and forest areas. So if there were no forest and no jungles, so how can we say that means wildlife is safe? Okay, so first of all we have to take care of our forest and take care of ourselves. Means as well as if we also not protect, if we all so not conserve, if our wildlife is not conserved, because our life is totally dependent on our wildlife. So if we talk about wildlife, there are so many herbs actually because of wildlife, means they save in the forest areas. So we have to save, and we should save our wildlife. Okay, so you will tell us about Manvi, what is the issue why wildlife impacts greatly.
So there are so many issues or impacts of wildlife, like because of deforestation also, and because of deforestation so many animals don't get shelter to live, don't that much enough space, so that's why they have to come on the cities for their needs, like for food and other purposes. And also because of so many people take the animals to the zoo for the show off and to earn money by that animals, so that's not good, because we are also humans and living beings, so we also get freedom to do anything. So why we don't give freedom to animals or that wild animals? So we don't have to do that thing. We don't have to do that thing which is not good for animals or wild animals.
Our wildlife affects by our daily usual task, so we have to take care of ourselves. Means what task we are performing on regularly. Okay, because directly or indirectly our wildlife is restricted or just like prohibited in so many areas.
Yes, sir. So wildlife is very important because if only one species of animal will extinct, so the whole ecosystem will get disturbed. As we all know about ecosystem, that the the small animals are eaten by the big. So the cycle of ecosystem goes on. So that's why the wildlife is very important for us, and also the herbs and medicinal plants that we got from the wildlife, mainly from the wildlife sanctuaries and the national parks, because there the animals can use them as shelter also, and we get so many medicinal medicines medicinal plants and herbs also from there.
Yes, actually, right now, so many herbs, so many species are vulnerable. So many herbs and species are also extinct, and some under threat. Okay, but actually, those who are vulnerable means easily available in our areas and all over the world. So we have to protect that kind of species and animals.
So according to me, means it is really truth that means our wildlife is getting in threat because people are not caring about the forest, and they are just means destroying the forest, like they are burning the forest, and they are not taking care of that, and they are killing the animals, and deforestation, as we all know about this. So like this means the animals are not able to live in the forest, and they start moving from there, and they are not getting proper shelter and food, because forest is not there, and forest is a place where they can get everything, and wildlife is continued by the forest only. And if means wildlife will be like this only, so there will be many climatic issues, like there will be flood and landslides and these all things. By that we can also get affected, so we should protect the forest and all the wildlife.
Yes, we should take care of our some disasters. Some disasters, man-made disasters right now. Actually, landfilling areas and all. So we have to take care of that kind of areas, and actually government should protect these kind of areas. Means their wildlife enter or just exist. So just Christy.
So I have seen that in today's generation, or in the era, so the people, when it was earlier, so the people were getting settled in those areas which was just empty, or the people started to settle there only. But in today's era, or in today's generation, the people are trying to cut those trees which are, and the place which is already settled, and also wildlife is going on there. So many animals are having their houses, and shelters, caves, and many things. So the people are cutting down and doing the deforestation in that wildlife area. The wildlife is under threat, and there are so many issues doing. And also some things we do, and we do daily uses, so some also thing happens, and the things we do, some issues raise about, so that the wildlife gets under the threat.
Next, who will tell us?
Okay, so I also have one example of this. Like, if a hen has many years to live, but just because of humans, like as they want egg and meat from the hen, so they tries to like make her to give a like 1,000 eggs in one day. Just because of that the hen who can live till 10 years or more than 10 years just live for 1 year, and just like that only a living hen is eaten just because of their choice, and they like to eat it, and many animals are just eaten like that, and they are killed by the humans.
Yes, actually, so many uh, so many wildlife extinct in their areas because of the people, because they are trying to eat different kinds of food. So that's why they kill that animal. Actually, if we talk about in China, in Chinese cities, means every type of animals are available to eat. But actually government has also prohibited some animals, just like means why government has chosen peacock as a national bird, because peacock is also in extinct mode, means in so many areas he is completely extinct, but in our area means peacock is vulnerable. And so many species, just like if we talk about cheetah project, so after 1951 means cheetah is in Madhya Pradesh came back in 1950. After 1950, actually cheetah was extinct in 1951, but after 75 years, in 2024 or 2023, I think 2023, cheetah came back, and cheetahs in our Madhya Pradesh, Shiopur, Kuno National Park. So around uh, 12, 12 cheetahs are present, and I think 12 calves, means kids of the cheetahs available. Approx 24 cheetahs available, but actually they are means very vulnerable. Means they have means because we are means they are very under threat condition. Means government has restricted that kind of area, because they are also in the uh, prohibition in so many doctors. Means they captured time to time their body checkup and all. Yes.
So, as sir told about the existence of some animals, so I have also noticed that in earlier the vultures were seen very much, and in the hilly areas they were seen. And I have noticed that when I go to some hilly areas, and one time I went to a hilly area, I didn't remember it was a fall. So there I saw a vulture, means there was a group of vultures, but after that time, or the animals and those birds are getting just decreasing, and also just Sarah's talking about peacocks, so they are also less.
Now I'm inviting boys. So girls, boys, please come on the stage or the seat. Now boys will tell us about means what they listen, and they will tell about some wildlife species and all. Yes, Ayush, start.
Yes, sir. In the today's world, there's a threat on animal, and also in the wildlife, because in the current time we see so many things that are happening in our daily basis, that we see in our TV or in our internet, that wildlife is decreasing day by day because of humans. So we all are doing such things, that we are killing our wildlife in so many ways, that we cut down trees, and also increasing level of chemicals in the works, etc. That's all.
Okay, so we are seeing the wildlife is decreasing day by day because of the main reason of the decreasing of wildlife day by day is human beings, because we are just the one who are just destroyed the forest and creating a pollution. Means by this the animals get disturbed, and they are just on also not feeling well. We are just doing these kind of harm activities.
So according to the question, is wildlife under threat? So in my opinion, this is right, that wildlife is under threat, because there are many issues, like the chemicals released by factory in rivers, and the wild animals drink that river water. So that chemical mixed water harm their body, and many peoples are cutting down trees more and more.
So everyone knows the wildlife decreasing day by day. It is the main causes of deforestation. Deforestation is the main causes of decreasing of wildlife, because because the forest is a forest is a home of every animal, and the forest is cut, so animal is die.
Yes, I am fully agree with all of you, and I want to say that wildlife is under threatened, and beyond that, in Los Angeles forest, a lot of wild animals and other animals are killed because of the fire, and almost around 20,000 animals are killed because of the fire, and beyond that, in forest, people cutting down trees, and they are trying to make new type of factories, and because they throw the chemical inside the river, and when any animal come and drink the water, and then he died because of the chemical water, because it is a poison.
Oh yes, it is right. Wildlife is under threat because as we know that wildlife is decreasing day. Wildlife is decreasing day by day. Decreasing day by day due to human various activities like deforestation, pollution, and climate changes. Also, like nowadays, people are cutting too much trees, and as we know that wild animals live in their natural habitat, and they are in which they live, and now we are cutting the trees, and they don't have a center to live. So,
Yes, actually nowadays climate change is a major issue of decreasing wildlife.
Yes, I agree with you, and I want to say that the wildlife is in a threat because in India it is recorded that 30% of the wildlife has been exerted, and it is because of the human activities, and because as many students say that of deforestation and pollution. Yes, it is right, but the main reason is that the global warming is higher in and the temperature is higher, so many animals don't adopt in that climate condition.
Actually, do you listen or have you listened about the forest fire of America? Okay, so it was actually extremely damaged of wildlife.
yes, sir, I agree with Harsh that he said about Los Angeles fire and its damage. I want to also add a point that it is fully related to human, because when human burns or destroy trees, so ozone layer slowly decreases, by which the heat of light came in a high amount. This can be the cause of Los Angeles fire.
Not satisfied with your answer because as per my knowledge, the fire is burned by the sea, by the sewage, or the air that comes on the forest.
Just tell me. There is no perfect reason of the forest fire of the Los Angeles. So actually we cannot able to discuss on this. Okay. So yes, Siddharth.
So, in my opinion, the wildlife is under threat because the humans kill them and sell the body parts of them to money for money.
Yes, actually so many body parts of the animals means they are selling uh, in big, in black markets and all. Okay. So actually we should aware all the peoples to save our environments, to save our uh, environmental conditions. Actually we have to protect our environment because we are human beings. So actually if we want to live on this earth, so we have to save our earth. Okay. And we should try to we should try to save our earth and save our life. Okay.
Yes, sir. That said that people selling organs for money, and this is not doing with animal. This thing is doing with humans in many hospitals.
Okay. So because we are going we were discussing about the topic wildlife. Okay. Now we have completed or concluded this topic. Okay, so if you like this video, so please comment it and will share with your friends and family. Okay, goodbye.